Sunday, June 1st marked the start of the 2008 Atlantic hurricane season. With a growing interest in global warming and another busy season expected for this year, KHSTV decided to go out and find exactly what KHS students knew about hurricanes.
I don't know much about hurricanes because I took earth science in 8th grade and now I'm a senior.
They occur over water usually.
They killed a bunch of people recently.
I know that they are really big, they cause a lot of destruction, they have this huge eye that circles in the middle.
They're bad.
I do know that they're bad.
Their weather.
And Katrina was bad, so they break stuff.
And they destroy stuff.
We don't like them.
Okay, hurricanes are big and bad, but what about a New York hurricane? If you think that because we're so far north that we're immune to hurricanes, then think again. Since 1850, over 100 storms have passed within 50 miles of New York State. That comes out to one storm impacting the state every year or two. One of the most notable storms that impacted New York State was the Long Island hurricane of 1821. This storm passed directly over New York City with winds up to 120 miles an hour and caused extensive wind damage across the state. The 1938 Great New England Hurricane was the last big storm to impact New York. The storm blasted Long Island and the surrounding areas with 120-mile-an-hour winds and swept coastal houses off their foundations. Researchers say that a disaster caused by a hurricane in New York would be third only to a disaster in Miami or New Orleans. While New York does have a history with strong storms, the real threat comes from inland flooding, which can be produced by much weaker storms. You may not realize it, but 59% of all tropical cyclone deaths are caused by flooding. Once a storm comes ashore in somewhere like, well, let's say the Gulf of Mexico, it begins to weaken and lose its identity. However, tropical storms can carry their moisture northward for several days, and this can wreak havoc on inland streams and rivers. With growing concerns about global warming, scientists are also concerned about stronger storms making their way further north. And what does that mean for us? Well, for one, the tropics could be moving a little closer in the coming years. Reporting for KHSTV, I'm Ethan Burwell.